That means the two of them wrong.
It's straightforward. I mean, if a man was saying must study the Bible and no reason, and I saw him about defend Ellen G. White.
But brethren, I don't say our Christian can go around that reason. Of course. I don't say our Christian can go around that reason there now.
Yeah, it can't go.
If a man stand up in front of some people and say, there are many years that will not see death until the Son of Man appear.
Yes.
Yeah, that means him will come again before them dead.
Before them die, exactly.
Him never come back and them dead. So, what we have to say about that?
I look forward to him. So, me want to know, God, all right, the reasoning with them, you know, those people supposed to be, some people that he was speaking to should be alive now.
Yeah, and remember,
we know him not come back yet, you know.
But remember, see, in the same Bible part there, you know, them that show you say when them raised from the dead, and now people come out of the grave too, you know.
Raise them.
I know him wanted raised, you know.
No.
And no people, you're going to the town, pure walking dead that walk up and down the place. So which part of them people they know?
Where them people they know, and where the people were in raised. Remember, them
Lazarus, where Lazarus there?
You know, so raise them to what? For them die again.
Lazarus. Where did that stink and all them say there?
The more you
yes.
listen to this thing.
Anyway, we have to move, brethren. As we said, this is the Cutting Edge Day with you again. Believe you me, it was a very busy weekend. With this one year, believe you me, man, may I tell you. We take part in the Caribbean Fashion Week, playing the music. 2 days. About, I don't remember, I must say 25 to 30 designers them have. And then we was down 5 are young, playing till nearly 3 o'clock. And now we are here. We say give thanks to the moment, give thanks to the time, give thanks to the energy. I don't know if it's me, but in all my living on this island here in Jamaica during the mango season, it's the first I ever see so much East Indian mango. I tell you, I see East Indian mango more than black mango. And usually more than they see no black mango, but now I mean, everybody has at least, see people who never, see some supermarket, we never usually have mango in there, have East Indian mango, not even no other kind of mango in there. I'm going to say the mango, them nice. Yeah. The East Indian, them nice, Rasta. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened since last year and this year to make so much mango come in, you know, but you see the East Indian mango, them, me I tell you, man, them nice. From up to now, from the time I come on, you know, I don't taste one East Indian mango will make me vex. Yeah, and them no start have worm yet neither. Well, I see 1 or 2 have worm since I get them, but you know, we can get rid of worm easy. Me not a man will eat mango in the night, too, me no want see the worm when I eat. From me see the little black spot, me cut off the whole other side there, cause more time. You see the black spot, I don't know, the black spot, the worm, you know, the worm crawl gone somewhere. You think the worm them easy. The worm them do, so you look for the black spot, you know, them just crawl gone somewhere else, and then I look out for the black spot. Me cut off the whole other side of the mango, trust me. Sometimes I'll throw the whole mango from me to the black spot in there. And one time I don't like black. When it there mango, trust me. But no, man, the East Indian them, the East Indian them, I kick up, man. I say, everybody has sell East Indian mango now, you know. I don't know. You can't say you're hungry right now, you know. If a man tell me say I'm hungry, I'm lazy, you know. Believe you me, you have breadfruit. You have hockey like worries, pear, coconut. Oh gosh, man, may I tell you, the place is bountiful. Yeah, man, very, very bountiful. I love it. I love it. Anyway, continue the journey.
When the white men first came here from over the seas.
Is the Cutting Edge on RFM. So, some, you know, the people always call me and ask me questions and tell me some things where me should have believe in and why me not believe in this and why me not. Anyway, So someone tell me now about Jesus, no, God only Son. And according to the Christian, according to this Christian, most Christians say Jesus Christ is God only Son. So I say, brethren, in the Bible, it tell me about sons of God, you know. The man, like, it's like, which Bible get that from? Which Bible may I read? Like, why every time I talk something about the Bible piece, I make it up? Or is Ungo Rasta read the Bible, or it go? Because most of the things them when me I talk to Christian about, and me I quote the Bible, them I say, them things they learn the Bible, and me I make it up to me a Rasta. And me I say, but I true me now walk up and down with the Bible. Maybe if I first time, like when me using a 12 tribe, me used to have my Bible, PP, clack, clack. Me have my Bible, just like how me have my computer here. But it's like, every time me talk something about Bible, people are telling me, say, where me get that from? And me I say, oh, I don't believe in the Bible, so, and when I read it, it look like when I make pass and read the Bible too now all a while. So me understand why every time he says something. Anyway, he must say me must show him which part in the Bible God have more than one son. So me I go to him and I tell him, say, boy, right now, you don't really have a Bible there, so for me show you, but I'm going to give you some homework for go do. I want you to go home and read Genesis 6. Trace in the Bible about ya. Appear Eden down here, if they don't walk with Bible. Appear Eden down here. The people that don't read Bible. And most of them go to church, and that me I show you know. Most of the people them down the area go to church you go to church every Sunday. Alright. Y'all one of the Eden them I like. No, me I show you say most of the people them down here go to church, you know. Long I refer me like some church people them, you know. I say people talk, them vex when them hear me attack, you know. But you see now, them not read the Bible neither, you know. Them not read the Bible. Most Christians when me know not read the Bible. Them going to talk about things with them ears say in the Bible. Or with the past and tell them say. Or them grow up, come here, them mother or them grandmother, I say something. Me do up at the university and me I talk to some youth and me I tell them say, no way that the Bible tell you about no 3 wise men. And them I walk out them I wide like at the first them I hear that. Me say, no way that the Bible not tell you about no 3 wise men. Them can't believe me I say that. Because from them born, them I hear about the 3 wise men. Anyway, me tell the brother say, go read, when him go home, read Genesis 6. And in that Genesis 6, it say, and the sons of God, and I said exactly like how it's in the Bible. And the sons of God saw that the daughters of men were fair. And this God is spelled capital G-O-D. It's not no common G. It's not no lowercase G it have. It's a capital G. Genesis 6 say, and the sons of God saw that the daughters of men were fair, and each took unto themselves wives. And in that day, giants start to come up on the earth. The sons of God, G-O-D. Not me put it there. It's not me put it there. I swear it's not me put it there. And I'm not telling lie on the Bible. Go in there, go read it for yourself. Genesis 6. It's a capital G-O-D there. It's not a common G-O-D like when them say. Like when them say, the gods. Like when God said, thou shalt not have no other gods before me. And you them put it a common G-O-D. Capital G means a definite. So, go and go read it. I'm a brethren who did that pressure my brains. Say, not like that in the Bible. Go and go read it. Genesis 6. Read it. And you will see what I talk about. Say, it's not a common G there. Because he must say, it's most a common G. It can't be a capital G, because if it's a capital G, it means it's God Almighty to talk about. Well, go and go read it. The things I have to go through. I know the weirdest thing, them don't attack the past them way there now. No. Them don't attack, them don't go to the past with a preconceived notion about where them I say. Well, me don't know about another one, but every time every time a Christian come to me, is attack. Because him feels me I say foolishness. Them feels me I say foolishness. All the while them say me I say foolishness. But guess what? It's a lucky thing them have all science and technology now with computer, where you can just Google the verse in our Bible just so, or the chapter in our Bible, or some historical reference point. You know, it's so much things. Like, we're up at the university and the youth them is like, of the things them I say. You know, it's like, wow, you know, how get them things there? How know them something there? I mean, I say, but when you have the Bible, why don't you not read it? Me not one of them tell you enough to read the Bible. No, read the Bible because me did read it too. Me did read it. Me not tell a man don't read it. Me I say read it. Me read everything when me can find, when me feel for read, me read it. Whether it X-rated like the Bible or it just plain fiction or a wild story, me read it. And me can discern for myself when me must separate from and when we must separate from. You know, see. So when we talk on the radio, a man have to believe what I say, but match it up with something else. And say and figure out if when I say no go so. Or if it's me wanna say it. You know, like some people feel say you wanna say them things, then like you're a Rasta, why you say that? I wonder if a Rasta don't agree with me neither. I wonder if a Rasta don't agree with me neither when we talk certain things. Me have a beloved brethren, you know, we love dearly. Where every time me ever talk, you know, I hear him talk, you know, film argument is the word Jesus, you know. And him know how him talk, because I know him listen to me, you know. Film argument is that we mustn't say Jesus, we must say Jesus. Given that the word start with J-E, he must say it's Jesus, it's not Jesus. So we must heal Jesus Christ. And me assure him say, brethren, whether you want to say Jesus Christ, Jesus, no man never name so. You know, it's like, wait, how Muta said that? No man never name so in history. It's a configurated story, it's a configurated name. There's no man, no Hebrew man with the name Jesus or Jesus or Jesus, what you say by your want to call him. Or Yahshua. Well, some people say Yahshua. Yahshua is the name where the Hebrew them gay. I'm not even gay, you know. The word mean in English salvation. You don't walk around the place and say salvation Christ. You give the man the name. If you really deal with that Hebrew man, the name in Hebrew is Yahshua. But Christians afraid to even say that name there too. It's a weird thing. Christians afraid to say that name there. Because they prefer to say Jesus. And when you tell them, say, the man never named Jesus. If you want to get into your story. Him never named Jesus. Him never named, according to my brethren, Jesus. That is just a configuration of a word where people just want, you translate a name so much time. You translate the name from Hebrew, then you go to Greek, because the New Testament was first written in Greek. It got to Roman, then it got to Latin. And it stopped at Latin, you know, because Latin is the last translation them get. And the translation, and I'm afraid to say this, you know, afraid to say it. I said, for the step in about a year or two ago, but I'm afraid to say it. Because I make a little daughter from foreign go look feet, and when she find it, she can't believe what she say. But here I know. I'm not going to say it, but just like what I said, go read Genesis 6, and you see what me I talk about when it say the sons of God with a capital G-O-D. I don't remember of nowhere else in the Bible it mentioned God, capital G-O-D, and say it's another God rather than the Hebrew God it I talk about. Every time I see capital G-O-D mentioned in the Bible, I am assuming and presuming that is the Yahweh, is the God of Israel, Isaac, and Jacob, where Christians worship as them savior. That is where I assume. When I see common G-O-D, I am assuming that is some gods where God said, thou shalt not worship no other God but me. So even God, the capital G-O-D, is giving credence to other gods. But the stories what I say now is that when I tell my virgin, say, I don't know Jesus thing, you know. And it's not because I don't want to accept, say, a man lived 2,000 years ago, didn't have a name, but him never named Jesus, and him never named Jesus. And most Rasta prefer to say Jesus, just like how them said Jah. And Jah is not a word that is referring to any Hebrew, because most people are worship Hebrew God. It's the Hebrew they make it up. Yeah, that's an Hebrew God in the what them call it Torah. Is them make it up. Them have this thing up for them thing and them captivate the whole world with it. So everybody knows that this is the creator God, Yahweh, or Elohim. So Yahweh without the Jah, Jehovah, because no J never there, as we always say. I know this brother make me attack them thing again. So we have to keep going over the same thing over here. All right, make I go back over it. The last letter to be placed in the alphabet was J. 500 years ago, there was no J in the alphabet. So them use I, the letter I. Anybody with the name started J, 500, 600 years ago, there was no J there. So 500 years ago, nobody didn't know anybody with the name Jesus. There was no name for any man on earth who lived 2,000 years ago named Jesus. Ask Ian Boone if I lie me at it. Ask, where the other brother that course better say, well, Ian Boone has to tell me to say why me keep saying that. But by now, Ian Boone must realize what me I say. It's not that we are saying no man never lived 2,000 years ago, you know. We are saying the configuration of this Jesus is a mythology that was created by the Greeks and the Romans. Them. No man never named so. So them have a right to give a white man, and them have a right to tell you all sort of magical things where the man do in them stories. Because it's a story. It's like Brother Nancy's story, but because them control the earth, them could have used it to manipulate the minds of the people them. So the colonial master, the culture of the colonial master seep into the people them who was colonized. Just like how the British system seep into we who was farmer slaves on this island. So most of the things them we give credence to is a British thought and British logics. So, them come with this name now. In the Latin. Because now a Latin region now. Because you translate a man name now. I can't tell them you know. Them a translate a name. About 4 times, 5 times them a translate the same name, you know. Instead of them just call it the Hebrew name. Like nobody walk around the place and say, the Emperor of Ethiopia, his name is Power of the Holy Trinity. Nobody don't say that. But his name in English mean Power of the Holy Trinity. So, Haile Selassie in English mean Power of the Holy Trinity. But you don't refer to the Emperor. Why you want to the Power of the Holy Trinity and you want to the Power of the Holy Trinity this and the power. No. You don't translate him name. So, there's something intrinsically incorrect or almost like a conspiracy to translate Google what me I say and see if what me I say no go so. So I'm going to tell you if you go Google this now. And when you Google the Latin meaning, because we are dealing with that name now, Aishwa, or Yahshua, we call it Yahshua, which is Hebrew. The man who, 2,000 years ago, these people used to talk a language named Aramaic. Not supposed to, you must mix it up with Amharic. Amharic is the tongue of the Ethiopians. Aramaic is the tongue of the people them who reside in the same place now, in Jerusalem and all them place there. Them call it Aramaic. That is the language them used to talk. And people call them the Hebrews. Some say the Israelites. No, hear what I say now. Them translate the name from Hebrew, which the word means salvation. That means anywhere in the Old Testament. I mean, I go say Old neither, because Christians call it Old Testament. Anywhere in the Torah where you see the word salvation, you would have say Yahshua. I kid you not, because that is what it means. So instead of you say, and the Lord of hosts is my salvation, you would say the Lord of hosts is my Yahshua. It's not referring to an individual person, it just refers to a word that is Hebrew. And if you read the Hebrew Bible, that is what you will see. Anyway. So them translate the name from Yahshua. My brethren, whom you talk to, come and know you listen to me, plus others, them translate the name from Yahshua, and them reach Jesus now reach a Greece, a Greece that now. If you go to Ethiopia, them use the Greek word Jesus Christos. It's not Amharic that. That is Greek. It's the Greek name them use. Okay, so now, we'll come down the line now. And them say, Jesus, yes us. Which is really, them come down and say Jesus. Which is the Latin now, them are come to know. The Latin Jesus. Jesus. As Jamaican people said Jesus, which is really Jesus. Jesus. J-E and then S-U-S. Jesus. My brethren now are instilled and him have an old doctrine around how you pronounce the word J-E. Why you look my brethren on top of the hill, If you don't have attack, I bet you going to call me at the night, You're going to call me at the night, you're going to call me. You have a whole doctrine around it. Anytime you start talking to him, you can't say Jesus to him. You have to go say, Jesus. I mean, I tell you, say, if you talk to me about Jesus, you say, no, say no Jesus to me. Because nobody never named so. And you are trying to interpret a language, a Latin word, for suit, because you don't want to say Jesus. And the word is J-E. The word is J-E-S-U-S. So, I am telling anybody who are listening to me now, who have the guts to do it, who have a computer beside them, can translate Latin and the words, the etymology of words. Etymology means the origin of words. How we come to say what to say and mean how we say what to say. We call it etymology. Yes, Brian, you can call words, man. Yes. Etymology. All right. So here more I do know. Go up on your computer, on your WhatsApp, not WhatsApp, on your iPad or whatever you have, and look for the Latin translation of the word Jesus. Jesus. Don't say don't look for Gezas. That is Jamaican talk. Look for the word, the Latin meaning of the word Jesus. And you penetrate where you say. Penetrate where you say. Because I'm not going to say it. Because if I go say it now, people are going to say, Mutabaruka, you're gone too terrible now. You're taking one thing too far. You know that? Even though I didn't say it one day, the bright day. But you're going to tell me, say, I'm taking things too far now when I say that. Okay? So I want you go look for it. You go in your dictionary, well, you're not in a Latin dictionary, but look for the etymology of the word. The Latin, because the Latin, you know, it come wrong from Rome to Latin. It come wrong from Greek, then it go to Rome, because Greek was the first one, and then you have Greco-Roman, and the language is Latin. Because, you know, English language come from, you know, Miss Lou talk about our language, which is the Jamaican language, derived from, but for them language derived from something else, to Greek, Latin, Normandy, and Anglo-Saxon, and all them things. English language is not a pure language. That is where we must first know. Say, English language is not a pure language. And Miss Lou tell me that for years now. English language derived from other European languages. We must know that. It derived from a whole heap of different language. The main one is Latin. And you know, say, first time if you read, if you go to pharmacies, and them tell you about a plant, the name of the plant is the name of the plant is in Latin. Most of the plant that we call, you know, you have some plant where we just call like Cersei and Susumba and, you know, Single Bible and them thing there. Most of the real name them is Latin. Them put there. If you look on the beginning, if you look on, like for instance, if you have a certain plant, and you say, what is the botanical name for this plant? Most of the time when you look on the botanical name, them give you a Latin word for the name of the plant. So when you look on now, the Latin meaning of the word Jesus, which find itself in the English language. And we are talking about, say, when there was no Y, there was no J in the alphabet until the English now introduced, the English alphabet introduced J in them alphabet 500 years ago. If you look for the Latin translation of the word Jesus, you might just vex. You might just vex. This is the Cutting Edge on RFM. Yeah, this is the Cutting Edge on RFM. Jonah really know how much that interview, how much about 2-3 weeks ago we did interview with Joe there. He never even know what happened, what that interview did to blow him up larger than life. I see him Saturday. I say, boy, Muta. He did tell me, say the next year I realize we're going, you know. But him can realize it too, the power of this program when him go to road the next day. So I big up Joe again, you know, because him a venture into some whole heap of water, some deep water. Well, maybe him have the money for back him still, so I don't know, because I see him was part of the Caribbean Fashion Week too. I don't know. I have to ask him for a sponsorship. You know. I want to sponsor the radio station, not the radio program. See if Daddy can take it over. He Brian, yeah, but I get a bigger job, you know. But really and truly, the reggae some money, and you can draw the amount of people to make the man make back some money. So you have to take into consideration what is your draw practically, not in your head. You have to be practical with how you going to charge this man here based upon your draw. And then you say, okay, and the promoter can say, well, you want to see me have that can pay you. Because I feel say, if me put you on the show, you can draw that amount. You're going to say, oh, what am I talking about? What am I talking about? You know, say, I have the number 100 tune pan nowhere. And you get big. You know, see, because you do 2 you buy a BMW second hand, you feel, say, you rich. But yet, when you're in Jamaica, you can't draw. You understand? So you have to know you charge a man. Unless you feel that the man no want to make no money, or you feel, say, boy, right now, sometimes you feel valued, you know, because if you value certain things, and a man can't pay, you know, nobody going to do it. Nobody going to do it. If you feel that you value X, and the promoter say, I give you Y, and you say, why you give me Y when I X me want? That X me Y, you don't say, boy, I mean, I do that. Well, see, that the Jamaica situation is so now. Because most time artists compromise still. Most artists for me know. No care I'm big in Jamaica, I'm compromised. Because I know a Jamaica this and I know the money stay down here so. But what want the people them know? So right now, reggae festival them kinda dim, low in a Jamaica. When come on to the amount of reggae festival we should have, consider and say Jamaica this. We should have more reggae festival than we are going at now, because we are looking at 2 reggae festivals now. Well, we can clearly say it's a reggae festival now, reggae Sumfest, because the man come tell we say a reggae my work with and dance all. So we're glad to hear that. You know, I'm going to bring now highfalutin artists from America where them charge you X amount of money. Him have how much people are come. Him a bring him girlfriend. Him a bring him boyfriend. Him a bring him boyfriend friend. And him girlfriend friend, sister. And the sister bring for her girlfriend. And everybody want a room for themselves. All this foolishness. So, what we just say, we're in tune with it. We want it work. We hope it work in the interest of the Jamaican culture, the Jamaican music, reggae and dancehall. That's my boy Joe won't feel like say, boy, this is the last case, last hope. You know, so we just hope it work. What the people them support it. We are come after that. This is the cutting edge on RFM. Yeah, this is the cutting edge on RFM. That was the last poets. You know, we're going to celebrate Marcus Garvey Earth Strong in August, as we usually do, right here in RFM. And our special guest this year is Umar Johnson and James Small. 2 powerful speakers. We want you to know that, because you can't miss that. Can't miss it. And we will be here too. Plus other things. As we go on, we will tell you, but that's in August. We want you to know that. It's the Sunday after Marcus Garvey Earth Day. Right here at RFM, Umar Johnson and James Small will be here. You know, so from people here, them 2 names, they all people in America go run, come down, you know. Yes. It is one thing to hear them attack in America, you know, but to hear them attack in Jamaica. Trust me. Yes, so we want the people them know. And we attack to the foreigner them. In Atlanta and South Carolina and Texas and Florida. And even England too, because Umar Johnson seems to be going to England very regular now. Yes, my brethren. You start to go to England enough now. Them love when you attack come over there. We want to make you know that the commemorating Emperor Haile Selassie I 50th anniversary state visit to Jamaica and the Caribbean, the exhibit. The exhibit is at the UWI Museum, UWI Regional Headquarters, that is up Mona there. It is now extended until Thursday, June the 30th. So we want to know that exhibition is now extended until June the 30th. So if you want more information, you call 977-646-8255. 6065. That's 977-6065. So that is a exhibition. It's a a photo exhibition. I remember years ago we have a photo exhibition around at the place where we usually have our bookstore for about 2 days. We have about more than 100 pictures of Emperor. You know them say Emperor Selassie is the most photographed. Sorry, he has been the most photographed emperor, head of state. Yes, you know, I win Times Magazine Best Dressed Man 2 times on the front of Time Magazine. Emperor Selassie. Yes. Okay. So, where were they? All right, make we take this call. El.
Yes, Muta.
Babandi.
Yes.
How you doing, Richard?
Greetings.
Well, I tell you, you know, so when me in the studio, yeah, so me I say, all right, nobody out there now listen, but me know say Babandi I listen, so me all right. Probably say Babandi I listen, me all right.
You know that?
Yeah, well.
I listen tonight and I say, you know, the success of the cutting edge, but it was successful, but you know, it is even more successful when the commercial them start rival the content.
Me I tell you, hey, watch out. Me don't have no other program for no other radio station with sound like there with advertisements, so you know, Bridget. And in the day now, me I tell you.
Because you mean
Stepping razor. Now if you talk in between the advertisement them.
They don't take me out here.
So I
it's so appropriate that you start out tonight because I watch the American madness where them call them run up to them election. And then we reach the faith stage now, which part Hillary Clinton has said that
Methodist or something like that.
Yes, and the faith is a big thing. I mean, I say, but you know, so them people don't believe in the religion or them appreciate
them not believe in it. Them not believe in it.
If them did believe it and I live it, it look like it's a person alone them believe, you know.
Yeah.
Because if them did read it themselves, them not find enough laughter this night to live it themselves.
Yeah.
And if it was really that laughter, then the world could not go the way it go if it did right.
Well, them try everything and everything fail. That means that them not up on the right path and people follow them. I don't know why people still say the thing now work and I follow them still.
But what I do want to talk to you about is I have a view of what them call democracy, you know. Because that come from the Greeks too, you know, the world democracy.
Yeah.
I look on the state where they mean now.
Greco-Roman. Yeah, nobody would know say Greece was one of superpower.
All right.
Greece was the biggest superpower. It's them giving Christianity as it is now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the view I have of democracy is that is a very divisive process. Because if it's a big country, you have a multiplicity of parties. When it's a small country like Jamaica, they only allow 2 to work. But the danger of the democratic process is that the people go for the party. And once you go for the party, the country gets beaten. Because nobody not really patriotic to the country no more. The party, them patriotic.
Them with the party. And sometimes they don't even boil it down to the leader of the party, them. So them go from Jamaica to party, from party to the 2 leader, them.
So I find when I say in the great bastion, the last big bastion of democracy, which is America, it worse than the Jamaican curry-goat and rice politics. Because if I find out so that all these years that the people now really choose the people who the people vote for, but the electoral college and all of that.
Well, you know, I was shocked because I didn't follow up this thing, you know. Because the brother named Trump just intrigued a certain way, and I realized about weird. All the while me did that thing said this place where you talk about now, the bastion of democracy, was a democratic country, but not a democratic country.
No.
Because the person who get the most vote is not him necessarily going to win.
No. So, yeah, them say no. America is not really a democracy. It's a republic.
Yeah.
So, I say, it seemed to me like the way the democratic process works is that you have to be very educated because much of what happens is written in laws. As the people who don't go to school, them can't understand them law there.
Yeah.
So it is easy for all a country like Jamaica. Every 5 years or 4 years, a man come tell you the same story. Promises unfulfilled, and you still vote him in.
Yeah.
Because the people don't understand the legalities of the process.
And if you don't vote, them say, yeah, give up your right as a citizen to take part in it. But people who vote still not take part in it.
Well, I don't know if you and I did read this out, but I did say, I understand the whole thing about the voting, but I see a bigger power than the power to vote. Spending power.
Yes.
Even if you don't have a big budget, you can determine where you spend your money, how you spend it, and on what.
Yeah, of course.
And if you spend it on your culture, you're going to save money.
Yeah.
But if you go chasing after other cultures, you're going to always poor.
And you're going to build up the other culture. Build up
Exactly
the other culture,
so.
yeah. The greatest revolution, is to live your culture. Economically, socially, spiritually, and culturally, yes.
It almost costs nothing to live your culture.
Yeah.
Because then it's your own resourcefulness you draw from,
Yeah.
But a major thing in the democratic process where I look upon, there was a thing with them called quid pro quo. Something to something.
Yeah.
So if when you vote a man in a power, if you're not delivering promises, you have to keep following up and say, oh, it's a deal with the neck,
Yeah.
You say, if me, what is the people vote and go and go sit down?
Well, after that, them not take no part.
No, them wait for the people come on TV and radio and glean and tell them, say, well, this is this and that is that and this is the other. So, I don't think at any time we're all going to be on the same page. Because for the amount of advocates we have coming down the centuries, including the latest ones, of Marcus Garvey, His Majesty, and the rest of them, and the singers and the poets, and I will tell the people them, the transformation seems very, very slow. So I don't know if there's any, some people say, boy, like you want everything to happen now, but I look down the future generations, and the only hope I get is to say this last election or about here is a minority of the voting populace vote.
Yeah.
That means some message I get to them.
Well, it looked that way there, too. It looked that way there, yes. It looked that way there.
Yes, well, and I said, then we should have a law say, if less than 50% of the voting populace vote, the election should be null and void.
Yeah, but then now they're going to still put back the same one in a power. If nobody don't vote, the one who is in power going to stay there.
Seminar no answer then. You can't start out. So the alternative is that a man, each man and woman develop their own character, individual character, because when you give your individuality over to the collectives, even if you don't vote in a man, that man is still going to come around your life,
Yeah, of course.
Politically and economically and socially. So what is the answer?
I want to tell you something, Bob, and this is a bad word in a certain circles, but a lot of people don't understand what the word mean. You see that word that we name anarchy?
Yes, anarchy.
Anarchy is a bad word, but maybe we need to study what is anarchy. It don't must mean confusion.
Well, a man tell me, say, because them say anarchy is the absence of order. But the man who tell me that say anarchy is an order within itself.
Anarchy is not an absence of order. It do have a central order.
Well, them say if you leave the economy, it will take its level and its course like water, but it's not true. But anarchy, if anarchy would mean to say every man according to his own standard and belief.
Yeah, but say, all right, you have levels of it, because you have groups in a one. You see in a certain country in Africa, you have a whole heap of people that have different dialects. Some people next door don't understand the next person. And then you have chief who control certain area, like what you have done over here to control certain area.
The big man.
And them look about that area there. In a sense, it do have a, some of the people them in a certain community, in a certain tribe, don't know the central government, you know. Them not get nothing from the central government. Them not get no help from the central government. Some of them, when the central government change, them don't even know neither.
Them don't have a concept of that.
Yes, so it's like...
When you have 800 tongues, I call it Nigeria, I don't know. It's surprising that Nigeria is not more chaotic than it is.
With some more tribes and tongues and all sorts of things.
Yes.
And you have places in Africa where the man... No, seriously, no. You have places in Africa where when the central government change, long after people in a certain community know that happening, you know.
Because most of these changes only take place in the cities too, you know.
Yeah.
Which part the power run from.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not advocate anarchy still, you know, but
but you have to put everything out there.
Yeah, you have to put you see there, I know some of you have virgin, you have to put everything out there.
Yeah, man, everything must be on the table.
Yeah, and then you sieve it out. Because what we are used already now work.
In our work.
So if you keep doing the same thing the same way all the while, the same result you're going to get.
Because we look upon all our leaders, you know. I know, so we never hear one of them talk. First, the comments about muta. In that whole ex-colonial world, whether it's French or English or whatever, we never see no nation built on the plantation. It is impossible to build a nation on the plantation.
Yeah.
And if you're not investing in human resources, which is the people, because if you invest in human resources, no matter where the world going on, your nation can go to it now because they're enlightened.
Yes.
And any new farmer come up, them can master that.
Yeah.
But out there, you just have a little tap everything which part the people don't have the money. Educate for them picnic, and if them also have the business with them picnic, can take it over too.
Of course. It's a heritage thing.
Yes, because Jamaica don't carve up long time, you know.
Yeah.
For the people them who run it and get the benefit out of it, you know.
And year in, year out, it's the same people, them the pan power, it's not all a different people, it's the same family.
And the slaves continue to be slaves.
Same way.
That's why you know that these leaders talk about nation building and wealth creation.
Yeah.
Because like creation and evolution, they have to go together.
Yeah.
With nation building, you have to create wealth to can build a nation.
Yeah, and you have to make the people, their mind evolve from one state of madness to the next state of understanding what is wealth creation and how you go about wealth creation. You can't just be secretaries and managers, you have to be owners.
As a result, we have a begging and a borrowing culture.
Yes.
The government beg and borrow. The church beg. The school beg.
Everybody beg.
The people on the road beg.
Everybody
the man them beg more than the woman them.
The beggar too.
Yes, so it's a beggar society. We have a culture of begging.
I don't know where the beggar them are going to do when it's a cashless society. They are going to walk with ATM machine.
No, that is when the majority of the people are going to fall through the cracks.
Yes.
Because you can't do no trading, no buying, no selling.
Yes.
Because you don't have that mark where you can do that.
Yeah, you have to have your card in your pocket for trade. Because, you know, them say 40% of Sweden gone that way, you know.
But they say them country, they as socialists, them call them, you know.
Yeah.
But you know that government, they really have order, you know. So that not going to make them people feel the pinch so much, you know, because them people champion them cause of saying what you know. A Swedish member of parliament did Oprah Winfrey for one time, you know. And Oprah just dumped on the fact that the woman said, well, could you pay 40% of your earning in tax? And the lady said, well, you know, we have education from kindergarten to postgraduate, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Our health system work, our transportation system work. So we say we have 40%.
Gone, where you going, of course.
Yes. And Oprah dumped on the woman, the woman said, plus Oprah, we don't like to see our people sleeping on the streets.
Yeah.
She couldn't ask her no more questions.
Them work that out. And, you know, them say the crime rate gone down, robbery and thing gone down in Sweden because of that.
There was a lot of those things anyway.
No. Them are closed down prisons in Norway.
Yes.
And them have gateless prisons in Norway.
When Bernie Sanders started about how socialism worked very well in Denmark and those, them say, a small country down there. But small is big.
Yeah, man, of course.
Because when you check Jamaica, the size of Jamaica, and we the cultural superpower of the world. No, we not talk with no water and no mountain.
No, that's true, man, that's true.
Because we have more influence over the world culture than any other country I know.
Yeah.
That because some deep part of Europe and all Asia, you want to talk about. We come here, you know.
Yeah.
First day I want to talk about what?
Me never
talk about him come here.
Year before last, me go up at the top in Finland or so. Me never know them have tribes in Finland. And when a brother give me a CD and him say, thank me for the poem, this poem, because him put a music to it and him share it with me on the CD. Him put the CD and I say, you mean we up here so? I say, yeah, we up there so, you know, so.
We go up Reykjavik, go see them things they are going to show too.
Yeah, man.
We go up Reykjavik and see Jamaicans up there, I run show, run business and all them kind of thing. But I really, it's enough call as you have, so I don't spend all that time. I don't really feel privileged.
Give thanks to the call, man.
The reason we live upon the program a little bit here, sir.
Yeah, well, you don't know, anytime, open up, anytime.
Continued success.
Yeah, man, give thanks. Yeah, Baba and Day, sharing a little moment today. Him not left the cutting edge at all. Me know that as a fact. Him not left the cutting edge at all. And we give thanks to that. I could say if we can play this. Oh, yeah. All right.
The National Urban League has recently published its annual report on the state of Black America. The League is one of the oldest research organizations in the Black community, documenting the levels of national oppression and economic exploitation. Its first report was released back in 1976, and it was titled Locked Out, A Message to the Next President, documenting the political and economic struggles that blacks faced at the hands of those who were in the White House and on Wall Street. RT correspondent Ashley Banks gives us insight into what's revealed in the 2016 report.
African Americans remain oppressed and locked out in the U.S. Now, that's according...
All right, we're going to start it over because this is not a long-time document we are playing. So no. This is this year. We want to listen to it carefully. This is not a long-time document. This is a this year document will just get published in America as it pertains to the welfare of black people, even under a so-called black president.
The National Urban League has recently published its annual report on the state of Black America. The League is one of the oldest research organizations in the Black community, documenting the levels of national oppression and economic exploitation. Its first report was released back in 1976, and it was titled Locked Out, A Message to the Next President, documenting the political and economic struggles that blacks faced at the hands of those who were in the White House and on Wall Street. RT correspondent Ashley Banks gives us insight into what's revealed in the 2016 report.
African Americans remain oppressed and locked out in the U.S. Now, that's according to the National Urban League's recent findings in its annual report on the state of Black America. In 1976, the League released Locked Out, Education, Jobs, and Justice, a message to the next president, which provided evidence to suggest African Americans remain oppressed in the U.S. Now, here we are 40 years later, and despite the fact the first African American president was elected in 2008 and again in 2012, the fundamental problems facing the black population are still unresolved, 151 years after slavery was abolished. The League says overall, African Americans do not have full equality, but only 72% of what whites possess. According to the report, there hasn't been much progress towards economic equality. The black unemployment rate is still twice the rate for whites. Compared to 40 years ago, the income gap has remained unchanged, resting at 60%, and the home ownership rate gap has grown 6%, now standing at 59%. Now, on the other hand, there has been slow progress in reducing the black poverty rate. According to the most recent estimates, the black poverty rate is now 2.4% lower than in 1976. And the League also stated over 1/4 of the African American population remains poverty stricken. The worst state in the U.S. for African American unemployment is Illinois. More specifically, in the city of Chicago, a lot of African Americans are faced with poverty, inequality, and joblessness, giving way to why crime is so high in the city. The Economic Policy Institute conducted a study during the first quarter of 2016. The unemployment rate among blacks living in Illinois was 14.1%. Now that's up from 13.1% during the fourth quarter of 2015, which was the nation's worst African-American unemployment rate. The League's report also provides data that takes a critical look at the lack of progress made during 2 terms of the Obama administration. In 2008 and 2012, African-Americans voted overwhelmingly for President Obama, securing his 2 terms in office. The League suggests no matter who is elected to the White House and Congress for 2017, the oppression and exploitation will not go away. In Washington, Ashley Banks, RT.
All of this is racism. But the new racism is to make it look like there is no racism. The new racism is to make it look like there is no racism. That's why Obama was made president. He said he was fighting for a change we can believe in. And that's exactly what you got. Michael Brown, a change you can believe in. Trayvon Martin, a change you can believe in. Worst unemployment rate for black folk in over 30 years. A change you can believe in. Highest dropout rate since the first Bush. A change you can believe in. Because you don't understand white supremacy. You thought voting for Obama meant a change in the American power structure's relationship with the black community. Are you crazy?
Yes.
A change you can believe in. And the saddest thing, what really bothers me about President Obama, he did nothing for black children this whole time he was in office. LGBTQ gave them landmark registration laws. Gay folk got more progress in 5 years under Obama than black folk got in 500. Illegal immigrants, landmark legislation. Latino, landmark legislation. White women, Equal Pay Act. What did black folks get? Nothing. Just what you deserve. Nothing. Because you don't fall in love with politicians. Big mistake we made. I called it 8 years ago. When Obama get out of office, we're going to be worse off than when he went in because you fallen in love with a politician. That's ignorance. I hope we learned our lesson. You don't fall in love with elected officials. You come to agreements with elected officials, with money and voting power. That's what you do. You use them like they use you. But black folks, politically ignorant as we are, turned it into a religious thing. Voting for Obama became a religious movement. Pastors all across America talking about, yeah, God predicted this. God sent Obama. In the mosque, God sent Obama. I'm tired of it, quite honestly, because we keep letting white folk outthink us. We just keep on letting. They're going to do it again. They say you Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson. You go floating again. Question is, when do we learn from it and start changing our political behavior? Well, first of all, you can't change your politics until you change your spending habits. Boom. As long as we remain conspicuous consumers, we will get nothing. Votes do not control money. Money controls votes. If you ain't got no money, you ain't going to get nothing done by the people in office. Pow. I don't care if their name is Obama, Bush, Hillary Clinton, or whoever else.
Yes, that was Umar Johnson talking about the same thing where me and Babandi talked about a while ago. The power is where the money is. Who have the money is them decide what is what and what is not in the community. The brother named Umar Johnson, he will be here in August. And you know, I'm going to play it again, I'm going to play it again because I really want to hear where I'm going. Click it. Look out! This Thursday, June the 23rd, IRFM is coming on the road and they will be in the area featuring Serrani, Kelisa, Dan Andre, Ding Dang, Adonai, Chuck Fen, Adonia, Chuck Fender, Ninja Man, whole heap of prizes and things are going to go on. So Spanish Town, IRFM, I come out there. And you know, say, it's Bones and Kechima go out there. And DJ Chris are going to spin the music, I think, obviously. So Spanish Town, this Thursday, IRFM in the area. Look out, we're coming. All right. We're not take long to come neither. Yes. Hear what we are saying now. My brethren from one to go be named Dexter say, I have to play this tune. When you hear me and Baba and they talk a while ago, this tune have come up in my head. Yeah, this is the Cutting Edge on RFM. You know, so we'll take some calls and all. But we want to play about this Omar Johnson thing, and we want to play from the top when... That's where I go on. Let me hear music in my ears. Yeah. Oh, all right. I know it's where the music I come from. I know where the music I come from. Believe you me. All right. So what we are saying now, we're going to take some calls. But before we take the call, them, we want to play back the Omar Johnson with the argument where they're at the front. There's an argument at the front where it's very important about black people in America, the situation of black people in America.
The National Urban League has recently published its annual report on the state of black America. The League is one of the oldest research organizations in the black community, documenting the levels of national oppression and economic exploitation. Its first report was released back in 1976, and it was titled Locked Out, A Message to the Next President, documenting the political and economic struggles that blacks faced at the hands of those who were in the White House and on Wall Street. RT correspondent Ashley Banks gives us insight into what's revealed in the 2016 report.
African Americans remain oppressed and locked out in the U.S. Now, that's according to the National Urban League's recent findings in its annual report on the state of black America. In 1976, the League released Locked Out, Education, Jobs, and Justice, a message to the next president, which provided evidence to suggest African Americans remain oppressed in the U.S. Now, here we are 40 years later, and despite the fact the first African American president was elected in 2008 and again in 2012, the fundamental problems facing the black population are still unresolved, 151 years after slavery was abolished. The League says overall, African Americans do not have full equality, but only 72% of what whites possess. According to the report, there hasn't been much progress towards economic equality. The black unemployment rate is still twice the rate for whites. Compared to 40 years ago, the income gap has remained unchanged, resting at 60%. And the home ownership rate gap has grown 6%, now standing at 59%. Now, on the other hand, there has been slow progress in reducing the black poverty rate. According to the most recent estimates, the black poverty rate is now 2.4% lower than in 1976. And the League also stated over 1/4 of the African American population remains poverty-stricken. The worst state in the U.S. for African American unemployment is Illinois. More specifically, in the city of Chicago, a lot of African Americans are faced with poverty, inequality, and joblessness, giving way to why crime is so high in the city. The Economic Policy Institute conducted a study during the first quarter of 2016. The unemployment rate among blacks living in Illinois was 14.1%. Now that's up from 13.1% during the fourth quarter of 2015. Which was the nation's worst African American unemployment rate. The League's report also provides data that takes a critical look at the lack of progress made during 2 terms of the Obama administration. In 2008 and 2012, African Americans voted overwhelmingly for President Obama, securing his 2 terms in office. The League suggests no matter who is elected to the White House and Congress for 2017, the oppression and exploitation will not go away. In Washington, Ashley Banks, RT.
All of this is racism. But the new racism is to make it look like there is no racism. The new racism is to make it look like there is no racism. That's why Obama was made president. He said he was fighting for a change we can believe in. And that's exactly what you got. Michael Brown, a change you can believe in. Trayvon Martin, a change you can believe in. Worst unemployment rate for black folk in over 30 years, a change you can believe in. Highest dropout rate since the first Bush, a change you can believe in. Because you don't understand white supremacy. You thought voting for Obama meant a change. in the American power structure's relationship with the black community. Are you crazy? A change you can believe in. And the saddest thing, what really bothers me about President Obama, he did nothing for black children this whole time he was in office. LGBTQ, gave them landmark registration laws. Gay folk got more progress in 5 years under Obama than black folk got in 500. Illegal immigrants, landmark legislation. Latino, landmark legislation. White women, Equal Pay Act. What did black folks get? Nothing. Just what you deserve. Nothing. Because you don't fall in love with politicians. Big mistake we made. I called it 8 years ago. When Obama get out of office, we're going to be worse off than when he went in because you fallen in love with a politician. That's ignorance. I hope we learned our lesson. You don't fall in love with elected officials. You come to agreements with elected officials with money and voting power. That's what you do. You use them like they use you. But black folks, politically ignorant as we are, turned it into a religious thing. Voting for Obama became a religious movement. Pastors all across America talking about, yeah, God predicted this. God sent Obama. In the mosque, God sent Obama. I'm tired of it, quite honestly, because we keep letting white folk outthink us. We just keep on letting. They're going to do it again. They say you Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson. You go floating again. Question is, when do we learn from it and start changing our political behavior? Well, first of all, you can't change your politics until you change your spending habits. Boom. As long as we remain conspicuous consumers, we will get nothing. Votes do not control money. Money controls votes. If you ain't got no money, you ain't going to get nothing done by the people in office. Pow. I don't care if their name is Obama, Bush, Hillary Clinton, or whoever else.
You are listening to Mutabaruka.
Good morning, Muta.
Morning, sir.
Smart Pitney here. But I really enjoyed that talk there with Babandi.
Yeah, man.
And, you know, I just today I was talking to some brethren. I don't know how many people know that Michael Manley did call up Babandi at Jamaica House, you know, to ask him about the song Fire Burning.
Fire Burning. Them did ban it. I think them did ban it.
I'm not so sure. But the main thing I wonder if you could have find it and get a spin.
The Fire Burning tune?
Yes.
You see it now, you know, I have that now. And next one I go call, August, and next Babandi tune, you know.
I beg you that one there, though.
Eh?
I beg you that one there, man.
All right, sir. All right. We're going to check it out.
All right.
Yes. Cutting edge. We're there with you, you know. We open a gate, yeah, but we can't close. Babandi was a laugh for the way that, you know, because the thing now, and next one I go call for next one I go call for next Babandi, you know, you think them easy. I go call for next Babandi, but meanwhile we are searching the Babandi. I could play the Babandi. All right? All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, blessed.
What a going, brethren, man.
Cutting edge.
Yes. Big up the cutting edge, man. You won't know. You see this Bible thing, brethren? You have a lonely voice in the wilderness crying out, you know, for years and years, and I try to teach people, and I know some catch on, some still there.
Yeah, all of them catch on still.
Yeah, all of them catch on, you know. But believe you me, you know, I've been questioning a whole heap of things in the Bible for years, you know. I'm reach a stage where the other day I said to my brethren, say, you know, so now Lego off of this God thing, you know. Because too many unanswered questions, you know. So here, if I say that to you now, Muta, so now let go off of this God thing. Alright, so you say that to me, right? And me say to you, but no, say that means at the devil side you're gone. So, You see the reasoning?
Yeah.
But here what now? If I say to you to not let go of this God thing, you know, that also encapsulates
the devil.
God, Jesus, devil.
But watch out now. The reality
you see the level of thinking, brethren. So wait now before you come in. Who creates we terms name the devil? But they want to call him Lucifer before or whatever. Who created him?
No man, a man created man.
A man created him. But in the Christian perspective.
Yeah, a God created the devil.
God created the devil, alright?
Lucifer.
The devil rise up and a fight against him.
He's supposed to be the angel in heaven. The good angel.
The greatest sinner with his voice back. So it's simple, it's a simple thing, you know. He not just sort that out, man. If you want to sort that out from way back when, you wouldn't have no problem on earth, you know.
Well, him throw down Lucifer pan we down here.
Yeah, him throw him down here. Why?
You ask me that? Me don't know. Don't ask me that, Bridget.
Well, now ask the question, come I say, why never just sort out Lucifer rebellion or rebellious ways from them time? And he claims that, well, then he know the punishment and he know the atrocities what our cause for a human being. And then, you know, just avoid all of that, man.
Well, all of these things is in the mind of man. This is what you're talking now.
Yes.
This concept of devil and concept of God. Is man create them things, brethren.
It has to be.
Yeah, so when we talk about if you get you can't believe in a God and not believe in the devil.
According to exactly.
There's no way you can believe in a God and not believe. You said you believe in the devil.
God created the devil.
And devil and God is also the same kind with two different faces, man.
It's one basket. So when I said, Lego this God thing, you would say that means you turn.
No, the devil would have to go Lego too.
Of course, I
believe in the devil, brethren.
And I have two things to throw out to them, you know. Two things to throw out to these people who hold fast to this God thing. Leviticus 12, you see?
Wait, you know, say that the God thing is the problem. It's the concept of God where the Christian are preached to, you know. That is the problem, you know. It's not really God itself, because there's other ways of looking upon this thing we are called God, you know. But because we get so bogged up into the Christian thinking now, we can't see it outside of that. You know, see it? So, really and truly, the concept of God has given to us by the Christians, and the concept of God has given to us by of the devil given to us. It's really problematic to I personally. I don't know if you're next man. It's problematic to I.
Yes, that concept.
Yeah, that concept is a problematic thing to I. Yeah.
Because we can gain spirituality and
outside of that.
Outside of that.
But when you going to tell a while ago about Josh or something, you going to quote a scripture a while ago?
Yes, 2 points. Because I hear you raise a thing about earlier on where you say people just hear a man say the Bible say and he hold on to it.
Yeah.
And he never read
it himself yet. Yeah.
Leviticus 12.
Yeah.
I ask a question. It give you a process by which in them days when a woman have a child, there's a period of where she's unclean.
Unclean, yeah.
And may I ask a question from way back in a virgin. Past and the activities, the rest of everybody are going on. It says now, Leviticus 12, it says, if the mother gives birth to a boy baby, she's unclean for 7 days.
Yeah.
If she gives birth to
a girl, yeah,
child now, she's unclean for 2 weeks.
Yeah, longer, yeah. Yeah.
So you see what I say? So the question me and go on, talk about some purification, like
If you go to Bobo Hill, let me tell you about it.
Whatever, but
if you go to the Bobo them, hold fast to that part, so them kind of hold on to that. I don't know if them talk about the matter when a woman say a period she unclean, so she must separate herself from how much days and all them there. So
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that is That need a boy or a girl.
Yeah.
You understand? You know, according to them, unclean.
The girl baby bring more uncleanliness from the woman than the boy baby.
In what way?
You ask me, Bridget. You have to go ask a man who old fast. You have to go call a Bobo and ask him that, Bridget. Don't ask me that.
You know, it's not about Bobo.
No, but me just show you say, me can't tell you why the Bobo, me can't tell you why the girl less unpaid.
Scientifically, maybe
scientifically something there and I don't know.
Why is it that when this woman gives, it's the Bible saying this, you know, so something must be.
Yeah, of course, it's a cultural thing. It's a culture, like circumcision. It's a cultural thing.
Virgin. So, I mean,
but you have to go dig in a science to figure that out. Or dig in the Torah to a Jew or something to find out why them do that. But I personally, I don't have no answer to it right now. Maybe tomorrow when I'll think on it, I'll figure it out.
Yeah. But in an hour, today's thing now, when a woman go to hospital, it doesn't matter whether it's a boy or a girl.
No.
It has to do with how healthy the child is born.
Yeah.
And the condition of the mother after she gives birth. Determine how long she spend in the hospital or how she come out and the youth and all. It don't have nothing to do with whether it's a boy or baby.
It's a cultural thing, man. It's a cultural thing that has been turned into a religious practice.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is what it
just
is.
Just writings and things. All right, the next thing now, the second point I want to bring on, this one, trust me, it's supposed to hit home the point when I make with this. God thing, you know, concept of God. In your studies and reading the Bible, what is the worst thing a man can commit?
Eh?
I am asking you.
What is the worst thing a man can commit?
In the Bible.
Call the Lord name in vain and blaspheme against God.
Blaspheme.
Yeah, blasphemy. Blasphemy. Yeah.
Blasphemy.
To me,
what is blasphemy? To say
you deny. Blasphemy is like you deny God. You deny the power. You deny
the existence of God. Remember, say, you can't see him, you know. So.
No, you deny the power. Not necessarily the existence, because for blaspheme against God, you don't have to believe in a God for blaspheme against him.
Right.
See, so you can't blaspheme against God if you don't believe in a God.
If you don't believe in him, you can't blaspheme.
You have to believe in a God, and when you believe in a God, no, then you say something contrary to God. Yeah, if you say you blaspheme.
Blaspheme. So, you put a little spin on it. But here...
We spin. Hold on. We put that spin on it. We spin.
Whenever look on the belief in or don't believe, we just say, boy, a man, all right. Me get up now. Me I talk to you on the phone, right? And me say, all right, full stop. This is my words now. Me a blaspheme against God. I don't believe in his powers and whatever. So right now, end of quote. Right now, me commit the worst sin.
If you don't believe in a God power?
Yeah, whatever blasphemy. I don't believe. Whatever them say is the blasphemy. I don't believe in an existence. Whatever it is, I say quote unquote. So as it is now, I just committed the worst sin there is. I can't get forgiveness for it.
So you believe that is the worst sin you can commit? I mean, I just said that a while ago because you asked me, but I ask you now. You believe that the worst sin a man could have commit is blaspheme against God?
Yeah, well, let's work with say we accept the sin and God thing then.
Yeah, that may I ask you.
We work with it. No, we have to make sure, muta, come now, mix it up,
No, we're not mix it up. May I understand what we are saying, man?
We're in this God thing now. So I am saying, no, if I am a Christian, believe in a God, that can't be the some of you standing here will not taste death.
No, it's me I say, in the Bible it say, there are many standing here that shall not see death until the Son of Man come. And I say, them man they dead long time. Exactly. Which one of them people they will stand up now? Because it's talk to a crowd, There are many here at the time when they talk. Him stand up in front of a group of people and say, there's a many here, righteous or no, that will not see death until the Son of Man appear. So the Son of Man never appear,
To them.
Him never come back. The Son of Man never come back. Yeah, so which part of them people are there?
That I want to find out.
Them not dead and gone a long time, man. They don't say something wrong with the talking.
So
something wrong with the talking.
Why I bring it up, you know? Somebody was disproving the lady Ellen G. White, and said she's false. And part of his argument was that she had made a quote that some of them with her would not see death until Christ was gonna come in a fair time.
Yeah.
All right. So another brethren now come on her ear now and defend it. So his argument of defending it, say, well, but there's no problem with she saying it because Jesus did say it too.
That means the two of them wrong.
It's straightforward. I mean, if a man was saying must study the Bible and no reason, and I saw him about defend Ellen G. White.
But Bridget, I don't say our Christian can't go around that reason. Of course. I don't say our Christian can't go around that reasoning there now.
Yeah, it can't go.
If a man stand up in front of some people and say, there are many years that will not see death until the Son of Man appear.
Yes.
Yeah, that means they will come again before them dead.
Before them die, exactly.
Him never come back and them dead. So, what we have to say about that?
I look forward to him. So, me want to know, God, all right, the reasoning with them, those people supposed to be, some people that he was speaking to should be alive now.
Yeah, I remember saying,
we know him not come back yet,
But remember, say in the same Bible part there, them that show you say when him raised from the dead, and now people come out of the grave too,
Raise them.
I know him wanted raised,
No.
And no people, you're going to the town, pure walking dead and walk up and down the place. So which part of them people there now?
Where them people there now? And where the people were in raised?
Lazarus. Where Lazarus there?
So raise them to what? For them die again.
Lazarus. Where did that stink and all them say there?
The more
yes.
to this thing.
Anyway, we have to move, brethren. We have your longer. We have to move. We have to move.
All right.
Yeah, blessed. Cutting edge. So tonight I'm coming and read them that talk about this brethren Delos. I think him related to conscience. Him related to conscience? I'm brother. Right. Delos. No, I don't know. Why are you... I would really like find out why this youth shot himself. I went to put the gun in his mouth or to him head.
I'm not sure.
No, I mean, like, him not reach 30 yet.
I doubt it.
No, because I never hear that. That sound like some foreign news. Really, I don't go like CNN, me hear them news upon her. But if you really hear a youth in a Jamaica, I when do it in our studio? When do it? You're supposed to know more about it than me.
I think them say
in
I'm house.
In I'm house, him shot himself. Is that legal going to that?
I don't sure.
Now, what could another youth there else if he just hold a gun and shoot himself, so? Him not artist. So you tell him say, wow, I true you never play him tune. I mean, maybe should I not play the bridging tune and then he won't do that? Because I don't understand that.
Maybe you should have played it?
Yeah, maybe we should have played him tune and he won't do it.
Sad dose.
No, man shot himself for sad dose like so, just so. A youth at that. A youth, and a big man where supposed to have all domestic problems where him can't afford the rent and him wife rush him and all them way there. It's a youth, them way there. It's sad. It's sad. It's a youth in them time how do that to himself. I mean, in a Jamaica at that. You can't say where the thing reach. You can't actually see where the thing reach if a youth hold a gun in his head and shot himself. And it's a when we say it's a man, it's not an accident. At least it appeared like it's not an accident. Anyway, I guess we're not going to know why that happened. Yes, Yeah, man, blessed man.
Yeah, blessed muta. Yeah, man. Most things, boss.
What you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I just sorry, I'm blessed. I just don't know say me talk to. Just a couple of questions. Mr. Young, I never really hear about him because I'm in the States, so I don't really get to listen Ira more times still. I'm here and him, Connor did a talk one at a time.
Carl Young.
Yeah,
one time, we don't talk to
the person who believe in Marcus Garvey, because I said this is a great program where he really put a whole heap of faith in it.
Well, him said, well, all the things that when you say, I refer at Luya now, including the things them where you hear outside the thing, a film initiative. I mean, him, even if him never did conceive it, but he make sure it happen and it work.
Yeah, man, I see the vision still, and I appreciate that still for a young youth, you know.
No, which one are the whole and are too young, which one are the young them you talk about? Because you have Carl Young,
I have... start the Carl Young and start the program first.
No, 2 years is a youth. No, but I know youth. I'm dead, I hate the idea when you talk about youth. I don't know youth.
No, me and youth.
You.
Okay. African youth.
Okay.
So me appreciate it, you know. Me love the difference.
Then if you have me on the radio, watch out. If you have me on the radio for 20 odd years, I talk them thing, you know, must know say a different kind of brother that.
Respect and love that, and we appreciate the IRFM family and team. Do the thing.
And Cabo make sure it go through. No, I say Cabo make sure that the thing work out too. So we have to big up Cabo too. We have to big up Cabo,
Yeah, man, I rate the lady that work over here, man. I appreciate that.
She don't work. She can't work over me. I mean, work under her. What you talk about? She can't work over me.
All right, well, blessed. Yeah, a quick thing.
You know, I just said that me look up on the ceiling and know so the office over me. And the office over me, and she over me, and the office over me. If you know, the office over me, I don't she over me. All right, talk, because you want to get me in another reason, I don't. Tell me what I say.
Yeah, but you know, I know over there, they are wait for talk here, because I appreciate it, I love it so much. All right, the thing is, it's about this concept. My reason I listen most of them, Virginia Peso. The brethren from South Africa, the Jewish brother there, I said they'd have a problem with it, His Majesty. And him again, one of uncertain.
Ben Buchanan.
Ben Buchanan, right. Yeah, I look into it, so my reason with them, so the brethren them when he used to spar with Mr. Clark and the other guy.
John Henry Clark,
Right, I say, with the history what them must pronounce is, we civilized Europe through the Greek and the Romans, and them lose it. Then we go back and we civilize them again through Spain. Yeah, so when them find a new world, then they don't know the people them who can build civilization. And them know say the African them, so them just come for we and take it. And bring me over here so come build America.
Build the place,
So build up the place. But the thing is now them realize each time we branch out and run out for the thing, we'll let them go up on the thing, them lose the civilization. So them a try hold on upon we now and I try integrate with in the thing.
Yeah, which I let them do.
So them them not really want to get back the knowledge or they lose. So them are try integrate to keep for them idea.
Yeah, I that them do. Them have we. No, them have we a do what them want we do, which is maintain white supremacy for them.
Them system, right. Right.
So what we should do? What do you think we should do? What do you think we should do?
Well, to me, still, as I'm saying, my brother, if me not really regret the road that I trod, and to be here, and it made me stronger, because if me did
go on the other road, more no really a search for the spirituality. I myself, more than I move like a robot in a freedom system. Yeah. So I appreciate the road I'm a trod. But the thing is, would I love if we have, would I say, if the knowledge did more profound in when I was a younger youth? Because with you now, I find out when just by listening to you and the next brethren from England, they were calling more time about KT. And so on, they used to learn from
Mandingo, his name.
Yeah, Mandingo, yeah. The thing is, me used to go Camperdown. And I kind of lose myself on the lines because certain things where it never did connect to me. So I kind of did go a different route and things still. And would I did feel better in myself if I did kind of have the knowledge at a different time. You see what I mean?
Well, it's not now the problem. It's if you did learn certain things from in at school, things that are totally different. So when we there talk for how much years, 20 years now, we know say somewhere along the line it get implanted in at someone or someone group of ones.
Yeah. But now I said if we would have more different vibes and attitude if these things would have in the community. Because at East I grew up still, that's it.
Yeah.
I don't have a view side I come from. You see what I mean? And you sit up on the Warkyle ends and thing and we kind of go a different route, you see?
Yeah.
And I look at me and say if they could have get them things in a grassroots levels and help out the little youth, then maybe the place wouldn't survive. Teach them from the
time there.
The coming forth by day and night, them kind of thing there. Instead of this thing I know where no matter how much wickedness you do throughout your lifetime, when you are dead, you can just say such and such and the slate does clean. That's what I mean.
Yeah, man. Ask the murderer them where they believe in. I see them not tell us Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. We come from them the stage where I walk on with a little bucket book in our back pocket.
I'm going in the other
know them levels there. We know them levels there, Muta.
I'm going in the other place. They're going in the other side, man. You don't have the Bible now. They're going in the other side. Yeah, me a East man, so I know them thing there, we know them thing. I know where I come from how far, many times. I not really want to talk, but we love it and we appreciate what you do for you. Yeah, man, give thanks,
man. With the great work, yes, sir.
Give thanks, brethren, give thanks.
Yeah, blessed love.
Yeah. You ready for me there? Click it? No? Okay. So I'm going to play this tune now. Tonight, jail.
Yes, King, greetings.
Yes, King Joshua, what you do, man?
Why, blessed be to the Most
High. Your house must be full up there now, man. The amount of people through the program you're up there, your house must be full up.
Yes, I love your spirit today. You have a good spirit. I love that. But sometimes I want to the blue moon, I say a person, because they always call me and talk to me and tell them what to do and most of them,
Oh, them just do it at them, them nobody come check you.
No, most people don't come check me, but the thing is that we talk to most of them, especially overseas and things. And those are the people who really love the program and love what you do. Because them can get the access down to good and better health. Because of your program, and I'm grateful for that. Because a few of them and me you deal with some serious programs since night. And
both Yahshua and Jesus.
Yeah, I love the education where you have to teach you them because it's full time for them to know themselves. It all begin with themselves, And the false history where them teach them, no that is a myth.
Yes.
It's when people tell people about the, Jesus, as I say, from in the ancient days till now, the Hebrew language remain one way. Alright? And as you come down and put it back down to the Latin, because over the sign where they mark on it, INRI. I always wonder, what is that? What is the meaning of that? And then I go back and say, the king of the Jews. Which are the Israelites. Who are they? The chosen one. Right? And every search we always ask humanity. The Almighty Creator created one race king, the human race. Created black, not white. So people who differentiate themselves and put themselves in a group or a color. No, you have to stop those things. Those things are right. Because when me hear people say, them are African and them are black people, the man they call Yahshua which is the I am that I am, which turn around and call Jesus, no come from Africa. He no born nowhere in Africa. He born in Nazareth, Bethlehem, Judah. And one country that the world is that, a Jamaica. Right? So why them always say them are black people and then come
hold on. You know, so when you start talking, so now bet you go tell me about the herbs them, you know. And I start telling
man, but as
wait no man, you have your thing mixed up and I don't want me and you clash. Listen. No, yeah, when you talk to me, say no, hold on, man. When you tell me, say you're trying to ban, watching a ban in Africa and ban in Israel, and this and that. And Jamaica. Well, you me say now. Make we talk about we're good for the coal and the flu and the chickpea we're going around. Because me and you now go talk about that. You see me talk about that, me and you go argue.
No, we don't argue.
Yeah, but me and you go argue if you talk to me, say, I hear him come from.
Yes, man, then I fight.
No, I say not talk about it, me talk about something else.
Yeah, what? You see, right now, we can deal with the herbs, as we say.
Yeah, we could talk about
as we say, each one have a teacher about the history. Everybody will learn the history very soon.
Yeah.
Right? So,
no, but you see, when you have conflicting arguments like what you have there now, it come like a madness.
No, King, it's not conflicting argument.
Yeah, it's a madness. It's a madness. But that's not issue. When you talk about history, when you talk about a confusion.
No, it can't confuse John because the king of creation can't be confused.
No, what you say about him, what you say about it is confusion, not the confusion in the king. The confusion where you are bringing
to it. No, confusion, them don't know themselves. Jamaican people are the chosen one. The history of the world begin with Jamaican.
Brethren.
That is the king. That is the fact, brethren. But anyway, we talk about some medicine.
Yeah, I better talk about the medicine.
Especially the female them.
Yes.
A lot of females say they have yeast infection, and I want them to learn this tonight. Very interested. When you say somebody have yeast infection is not a yellow discharge or a brown thick discharge that's coming from a female. Yeast infection is something slight, like white, little like nose that slightly. So when you have a odor and you have a yellow discharge coming from you, that is a serious discharge. Do not just sit there and say you have yeast infection, because that can be
worse. It's worse than yeast infection. It's worse than yeast infection.
Exactly. So go to the doctor and check exactly and find out exactly what it is.
Yeah, Brian.
And in the process of you having an infection, do not having sex with your male partner, because whatever infection you have, once he discharges you, you're going to pull that infection from you to him.
All right.
And each time he has sex with you, he transfers it back from him to you.
Brian, I listen attentively.
Very much.
Yes.
And at this process of it now, too much yeast. I discovered that people will eat a lot of yeast, especially people with cancer.
All right, tell me the food where the yeast come from now. Like the bread and all them something there.
Yes, it's going at the bread and all. Most things they have it into. So when they eat it, especially women, it develop like the swelling of the fibers in the womb.
Okay.
The tumor, cyst, right? Even some of the lymph nodes under the arm now, because of the hormone in the chicken now, it start aggravate it and, you know, give the young girls them hormone imbalance and these things. So people must use the natural way of health, you know, is building your immune system. What is your immune system? Your immune system is located in your thymus glands and your digestive system and your spinal nerve. You see, when you build your immune system, I guarantee you, look your body, ZV virus, the CHIKV, the HIV, whatever them is. Because virus are all the same. There's no difference from one to the other. It's just the name that they give them. Right? To show you, the individual who do not know the facts about them. Simple. When it comes to a virus, every virus needs antidote. Antidote is something where you eradicate poison completely out of your body. Whether you get food poisoning or any kind of poisoning, they are all the same poisoning.
And it don't work for you if you're alkaline your body.
No, it don't. It can't come to your body if it's alkaline and your immune system will.
All right, so you have to tell the people them. You know, you have to. Me help you along, so you have to say it, right? So you have to tell the people them.
You're great, man.
Yeah, you have to tell the people them now what you can do to alkaline your body. What food is necessary? Yeah.
What is alkaline the body? They talk about broccoli. They talk about celery. We're talking about cucumber. We're talking about watermelon skin. Lemon. Here in Jamaica, we call a lemon, we call bongo lemon. Right? Then you also have the red bell pepper.
Yes.
Right? You have a herb named alfalfa.
Yes.
The young marijuana plant and spinach.
Yes.
These are the things that alkaline blood.
And tamarind is alkaline.
Tamarind, turmeric.
Yes.
Then you have, go back now, you have three of the greatest one now in Jamaica that combine together. or the marijuana, but the young marijuana plant. Don't use the plant that's already bud up. Because too much THC and too much CBD already in it.
Where do cook it or eat it? You have to tell the people them if you do it, you know. Cook it or drink it.
Extract it, man. You extract it with carrot.
Okay.
Alkaline in we are dealing with. Carrot is the number one alkaline vegetable. Right? So you combine the carrot with the cucumber and the young marijuana. So you blend those as a juice. Right? And who can blend them, extract them. Right? Who have a juice extractor. And you just take like a tablespoon for your adult twice or 3 times a day. Silver and you a teaspoon. Right? Doses. Right? And here now in Jamaica, you use the Guinean, the carrot, and the Guinean carrot and aloe vera gel. Right? Those 3 together with noni fruit and ginger. Okay. They're very alkaline into the blood, immune system. So if you sit there and doctor say you have HIV, or you have herpes, or you have CHIKV or ZIKV, HPV, which is human papillora virus. I want every person that have HPV, who have someone that have sore that came out on their penis, if it's male, female, some little sore come out on their vagina. Get the little aspirin pill, powder it out, and mix it with a little charcoal or cinnamon powder, and use it and rub on the sore. What it do, it kill the sore and prevent it from spreading. Right? Raw garlic, rub on the sore, also help fall off the wart them, which is the genital wart. But you mix the raw garlic in the castor oil, which is the black castor oil, and you use it and rub on the genital wart. The man them that have a genital wart or a little genital sore that come up on the penis is called herpes. If you find yourself with any genital sore, whether male or female, do not have sex with your partner until you find out exactly what it is. Because STD are very easy to transmit from one individual to another, right, during the time of sexual intercourse. So if you have an infection and you keep on eating milk, eating cheese, eating butter, those things make the infection more stay in your body.
It develop mucus in you.
Exactly. So you need to avoid those things as a person that have this sickness. All right. Go back overseas now. The people that diagnosed with the HIV virus. Because there's a lot of people say HIV can cure. I always ask them, what do you talk about? Do you know that HIV affects the nerves as well as herpes affects the nerves, diabetes affects the nerves, and so many different diseases affect the nerves? And when I start studying nerves medicine and find out herbs that kill virus, I'm like, why these people so lie, telling people that there's no cure? That means that the Creator is a liar. And the Creator cannot lie. That the very first book when I'm written in the book they call the Bible, it said herbs. Herbs. What are herbs? Every green plant that you see. Tree, grass, all of them are herbs. It's not only marijuana is herbs. Right? The cabbage, the spinach, the carrot, the beetroot, all of them are herbs. So the anemic people, them, you get the beetroot leaf. And you get the herb named dandelion. Right? And you blend them up with cucumber or the plant named fig. Those are herbs that supply an iron to the blood and good for sickle cell, especially here in Jamaica. They say this month considered to be sickle cell. Sickle cell is when the red blood cell is not functioning properly in the body, king. So it causes a lot of people pain and some serious complications when they have trace of sickle cell. But once ago, a little old man and a little old woman taught me a serious cure for sickle cell. Then so you can get the fish, whether the sprat or the doctor fish or any fish, don't scale it, just boil it with young green banana, chop up the beetroot and boil them together, and then strain it up, add molasses to it, and drink it on a daily basis. That helps to build back the red blood cell. All right, a person have sickle cell so bad, and I blend up the love bush, or we call it like a love weed, the little orange thing, with beetroot leaf and cerci, with blackstrap molasses and organic apple cider vinegar, and that build back the red blood cell and counteract the sickle cell anemic. You have dandelion herbs is full of iron, yellow dock, burdock, right, yarrow, all these herbs, chickweed, right? All these herbs are very good to build the body immune system and red blood cell throughout the body. Echinacea, red clover blossom, the one we call yellow dock, all these herbs, any itching and inflammation, infection in the body, they remove them from the body.
Brian, I listen to you, man. Brian, I listen to you.
Yeah, one more in Jamaica with the ZIKV. I go to Glengarf and I go several places the other day and going around Jamaica and hear people complaining about the ZICV. But the quickest solution that everybody come up with, that when they take the busy and the tea, it eliminates the itching and counteract the chicken.
When you have ZICV, you get itching?
Yes, a lot of them get itching and some little bump come up on them. And when they drink the busy, it eliminates the itching and counteract the poison.
That's why Mr. Brian has scratched him in so.
It counteract the poison and every virus, remember, every virus is a poison, So once it goes to the bloodstream, the antidote is to get it out. In Jamaica, you have arrowroot is an antidote. Busy is an antidote. Charcoal is an antidote. Nutmeg is an antidote.
Yeah, bird pepper is an antidote.
Is an antidote.
Yeah. All right,
but what you use to carry to the blood. That is the important thing.
So we have to move now, though.
Well, blessed be to you, King. I remember, King. I tell you if you come check me, right?
Yeah,
because Glengarf the other day on Saturday coming, I'm going up a Freetown Square.
Where you do a Freetown Square?
We have a bar drink out up there. We just sit down and have a drink with my community people and relax.
Well, you have a bar drink out. So when you drink out the people, then buy your pay feet.
So you expect people are going to drink out people bar and left it empty? And no pay feet?
We don't know, maybe you're them doctor.
So that's done. Everybody at Glengarf love your kind of some boy them listen to your program.
I can't come up and come help on drink out the bar too.
Well, in the right in the square.
Right in the square at Glengarf. All right, sir.
Right in the Freetown Square. So
yeah, man.
Blessed be to you, carry on. Big up yourself in the Freetown and all the people. Love is life and life is love.
Give thanks, brethren. All right. Yeah. Continent, jail.
Uncle Muta.
You're blessed, man.
When you go check King Yashua, make sure the same give the money for give me back for buy back my credit here.
We give him a long time, don't it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we give him a long time. That's what
you got there farmers market that there?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But me not see you. Bridget. Why you tell me say you don't want to come down and wait me there?
No, because I have music for go to I never remember.
You never remember? You need something for your head, man. You have to call King Josh and get something for your head.
No, when you start King Josh, I'm going to be drunk till next week.
You know, you're not about to go drink out. But really, you know this from the start mention there. We start licking with the thing there. It start
Yeah. Him try to put in the upside.
Yeah, him not call the wrong thing again, but look why him give himself. Him
no,
give himself a while ago. Him say we're going to get drink out the bar. Hallelujah. Yeah, we're going to let it still. We're going to let it man.
But you see the something I'm saying though?
But the Orlando thing?
Yeah, muta, you have to careful with them something.
Yeah, no, but I don't follow them conspiracy there still, you know. I real something happen, man. I don't know joke business that, man.
So when you think say Boston Marathon and
wait there, hold on. You see the Orlando thing? It's not no conspiracy, man. It really happened. Me know people in there were dead. Yeah, man. Me know people in there were dead, brethren. So it's not me know people who know people, the Jamaican people, them were dead in there, real people, them. I don't know, actor. So I don't follow them conspiracy. You can't follow everything when you see on YouTube, you know. Yeah, it's not no actors in there, so real people, them. 40 odd people dead. I don't know, acting business.
No, man, me say actor dead.
No, you hear what I say? Me say 40 odd people dead in there.
No, me not say people never dead in there, but me say the actor them.
No, you hear what I say? You see that incident what happened? It's not set America's government set it up. That's set up by a government. It's a youth decide say him a go take part in that thing and him just going to go kill the people them. It's not no Hollywood business a go on the subject.
So maybe them just take the opportunity for push them gun control thing as well.
Who a put them gun control?
That American government a deal with gun control.
No, but you want me to say, you can't follow too much conspiracy theory and just not follow. I mean, you have to use your logics, you know. I mean, we know, say, in your watch it make it look logical, you know. But when I say to you, that incident we're going there, so, is a serious thing.
A real thing.
Yeah, we have to look for it. It's not no set up. It's not no set up plan, them plan this, and, you know, it's actors inside it, so, and, you know, the people, them not really dead, and, you know, I see all the things them where you show me about, you know, I see every one of them, I read every one of them.
Well, I'm going to look into it more still.
No, but you don't have to look into it. All you do just see where I'm going and just realize that I mean, anyway, I can't explain it to you. Because you don't set it on your way already. I don't want...
No, man, I listen in a muta.
Well, all right, let me see you on the market, man, dog.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, your mother, you actually all right. Your mother all right, auntie?
She get sick me.
You don't bother laugh too, but I get sick me. I'm going to tell her, I'm going to tell her, you laugh and you tell me, you know.
But me get it, you know. Me get it, and everybody else gets it. But when me get it, me only get it for one day and gone after that.
All right, tell me, when somebody get it, what is the symptoms them have? Tell me.
Them have rash.
Yeah.
And some of them have cough, you know. A bag of
no, man, don't tell me the bag, man. Tell me what you did have when you get it.
I mean, did get it a rash and it gone now one day.
And what your mother have when she get it?
She have her voice gone and she weak and
she
all
can't talk? She can't talk?
No, her voice come back still.
Oh,
but
so,
it's gone over the weekend.
Oh, so, but it not lead you with no little, like how much the people them with the chick V and all, some of them can't still walk and all them. Them say a whole heap of people now still walk with stick. And them say the chick V from them time.
I think because them did have other ailments.
Yeah, I know, but now the chick V not do that to people.
No, I don't think it's bad like the chick V.
Oh, that 7 day one that thing.
Yeah, man. You soon start hear about it and start hear about the next thing. Like how when I hear about Ebola again.
Yeah, so you about lick V.
Eh?
Lick V.
Lick V.
Yeah, it's a lick.
Cow V, man. Cow V and swine V.
Yeah, anyway.
I get to know earth swine. Earth pig. When I say not this.
You look.
Yeah, man, we see it, man.
Well, that's not a conspiracy. That is not a conspiracy. Any dictionary looking at that is a conspiracy.
Yeah, man, but King Yeshua needs to get him facts right, though. Him say, Jesus born in Nazareth. Jesus never born in Nazareth according to his story going born in Bethlehem.
But you know, him say Jamaica, all of them places are in Jamaica. So that's why I tell you, I don't want to talk to him about religion and them something. I could talk about Bush. Because if him start talking, them and him go argue upon the radio. And after one now when the gold them come out.
But the listeners prefer when you argue with the people them there, no? The one them when you argue, and them get the most views on YouTube, man. So me just hope one of the angels them call you.
Jesus. No. You have King James to call me them over.
No, but guess what? You see like how King James and Jesus and all them people they call you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you when Mohammed start calling you on ISIS.
You never listen to you, know, you think they not listen.
Yeah, man, they never listen.
Yeah. All right,
all right, Muta.
Yeah, give thanks. Yeah, man, my little brethren, you know. Yes. Click it. Yes, this is the Cutting Edge on RFM. You know, them always the ghouls them come out, you know, 1 o'clock gone, you know. The ghouls they were going to come out. Operator, you know, you're all right out there. Well, I want to call me that idea. I'm the operator out there. Why, she can't take instructions, you know. She liar. She monitor me to T. If I get monitored out there, you know, I expect King James, what was this? King James. King James is a really strange person when you read a story about King James in life, you know, it's like, you say, wow, you know. And Shakespeare, because I'm Shakespeare brethren, you know. But people don't know the King James and Shakespeare brethren. Yeah, man, they're my friend, man. And, you know, say, them people, they always a fight for power. Power is the name of the game when it come on to monarchy and it come on to governance. In them days, the European days, it's power. People married people from a different country just to solidify them power. Just marriage. Marriage wasn't because of love. A whole part of them king, they never married because they love the person. You know, they married because to solidify certain power base. Anyway, yes, Cutting Edge.
Yes, Muta.
Man, didn't go ahead, man.
May I tell you, it's not King James. We know you really feel say, man, this man, no King James. I got a duffy them.
I never wanted to come out, you know.
Come on, like King James and others come to terrorize them over
them over there, them come on, Reggie, I tell you.
Them man called Dracula and them people, eh?
I tell you what.
Come to take set for you. Well, I tell you something, sorry for you. One time when me hear them launch, them attack by you.
Me back off a trunk, me back trunk, man. At 20 years, that's my back trunk.
Yeah, me know, and them have endless money to, you know, because them no ram for talk. You notice them no get cut off, you know.
No, because them have credit.
Yeah, man, them prepare for you, man. Prepare. But you say today, crucial vote in Britain, the EU.
Okay.
And in a nutshell, both camps, the Remain camp and the Leave camp, for the voting today, for the EU, have racists in both of them. And as an African, coming from the Marcus Garvey School, strategically, the lesser of the two evils is that I, Mandingo, personally say that Africans in Britain should vote to remain as the lesser of two evils for two reasons. One, the vast majority of our African people in Britain belong to the so-called working class, where a lot of racism and thing take place. And because of the EU rules and regulations for workers' rights, trade unions, etc., and so are protected. Terms of employment
because
and that
of
type
the
of
EU,
thing.
because of the EU. Yeah.
Because of the EU.
Yeah.
The second point why Africans again should vote, you see a lot of Africans who come from outside of Britain and the racist British want to deport them and all kind of guys because they have been able to appeal to the so-called human rights court
in Europe,
in the EU, Europe thing, and get those racist decisions overturned. So for those two strategic reasons, as I say, is the lesser of two evils.
I don't think the people are going to vote against it. I don't think the people are going to vote against it, though.
No. And but we know that in a race, it never finishes until it finishes. And that is why I am saying that, because on my radio programs here and several radio stations, people have actually phoned me and say they're getting such conflicting views from both sides. Them don't know what to think. And them ask me personally, what do I think? And this is why I have to come out and declare my position. And this is why I'm doing this here today. You know, so vote to remain as the lesser of two evils, but knowing that we have to keep on working for constant reform. Because you see, after this, we have to fight, for example, that people from Jamaica, that the right for them to come to Britain without a visa should be reinstated, and other things too. And this thing about where our people from the Caribbean and Africa, if they want to send for relatives and friends to visit them in Britain, they have to put up thousands of pounds as a bond. You have to get rid of that, because that is directly set to exclude our African race to come and be with our people. So we have to work on that campaign and thing. And again, I see why every show and in other fora that you do, and myself and others, we have to do this type of thing. Because take, for example, you have to say to the brethren a while ago, just deal with the Bush thing. Because him coming with this, yes, this and you notice the mentality, rejecting his Africanness. Don't want to accept that he is African.
Well, him keep saying to me, so why we keep telling the people about African thing when Jesus and all the people are here to them born?
Exactly. This slave mentality. And you see the thing about Leviticus and talk about, you know, the woman and menstruation and that type of thing and so. You and I know that because we grew up in that system where we were exposed to them readings there and things. And what a lot of people don't know is that you and I, we know the Christian, the Hebrew Bible from
A to Z more than them, you know, because we were schooled in it.
Of course.
But so that is why we can expose the folly and the nonsense in it, because we were schooled in it from start to finish.
Yes, from front to back, from Genesis 1 to Revelation 22.
Yes, we know it.
Yes.
We grew up and we know this. So this is why we can take them on and expose the nonsense, because the next virgin there who was talking about like Leviticus. I don't need to read no Leviticus to know how we must relate to our women when them have them things. We have them in our own African traditions all over Mother Africa, but it shows that it's dependence and that which we got from our racist oppressors.
Our reference point is always the Bible when it comes on to morality and spirituality.
And we must get rid of the Hebrew Bible as a reference point. There's no reference point for us. We have our own reference point. But you know in Gambia, where you have been, him come with a thing the other day. Some things him do I love, in terms of the racism and thing. But him making this Muslim thing get to him too much, You know what he did in Ramadan now, You know he decreed, but him had to back up on it, that in Ramadan, according to them, is something. There should be no music, no drumming, and no dancing.
Well,
because a Muslim.
Yeah,
some people in Gambia, a sister of mine, I told her about it. And she said that Africans in Gambia who are not Muslim, some of them belong to the traditional religion, some of them are Christian. Kick up a storm about it and say, no. So you have to say, well, it only applies to our Muslims. But you see how them using this foreign Arab religion to dictate the non-practice of our culture.
Yeah, but him declare Gambia Islamic State too. Not him don't relate to ISIL, Because I tell you, it's not ISIL him declare, Him declare.
Is not what?
It's not ISIL him declare. It's not ISIL. It's not ISIL.
No. I know that. Yeah. But when he did that, because I was angry about that and others, I got in touch with a sister of mine from Gambia, and she said that yes, he made the declaration. You're right, Mandingo, but it was not ratified by a vote in his governmental system. So to know that has not, because people are upset about that, because it has implications for Africans coming home to the Root Festival thing and other things and so on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we have to deal with the role of the Arab Muslims, as we know in our enslavement, as you know and I know and others know. And at this time, I want to remind people to watch Marcus Garvey Jr. on YouTube talking about the Arab enslavement of our people. Dr. Marcus Garvey Jr. and Arab slave trade on YouTube, where you will see Marcus Garvey Jr. talking about not only the Arab Muslim enslavement of our people, but also the European Jewish involvement and the European Christian involvement. All three of them. Where our people are concerned. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And my grandson was 1 year old. My latest grandson was 1 year old yesterday. So give strong say the African nation and multiply.
All right, sir. Give thanks, Bridget. Give thanks.
All right. Blessed love, Muta. Keep on doing the good work. Every time. Marcus Garvey. Forever.
Ever. Kenny Clark. Yes. Cutting edge.
Yes, Muta.
Blessed man.
Yeah, man. King James here.
King James.
Man.
Oh, yeah, man.
Blessed man. You're not too bad,
Well, you know, listen to all of the program. You don't listen from 1 to 12 to 2. You don't listen from 10.
Yeah, man. I listen to the buzz.
No, me ask if you listen to that program from 10 o'clock.
Yeah, me listen from 10 o'clock right till now.
Oh, where you me that talk about when 10 o'clock? Where you hear me that talk about? You don't remember?
You're not talking about.
All right, you don't remember.
You jump on them Monday. But me I say.
Hold on. You hear me that talk about that drum?
Yeah, man, with something there.
With something which there?
With
All right. Go on talk.
Me say you go to Gambia, you know?
Yeah, man, I go to Gambia already, man.
And you tell me say don't Gambia, you can't bleach, you know?
Me tell you that? Me I tell you
say
no,
it's
man, it's illegal. Yeah, it's illegal.
Muta, me I tell you it's a reality, man, because you see, a while ago me say to a man and the way they say, the wickedest thing as sin. I feel bleach, you know, Muta.
That's the wickedest sin?
Yeah, man, the wickedest sin, man, I feel bleach, me, because...
Which part of the Bible say enough is bleach?
Me no see that in my Bible, but me know that.
You write the Bible, you don't know where in it. Or you say you write the Bible, you don't know where in it.
But...
No, you didn't King James. No, you didn't King James. Yeah.
You see, me, three hurricane pass up on the Iron Mountain. Me Ivan and Dean and
no,
Sandy.
Me ask you about the bleaching thing.
Off, you know?
Yeah, the bleaching thing.
I used to have some stop blow off and the hurricane gone.
Yeah.
You see red, green and good. Me see
red, green and your house.
In the sky, you know?
Yeah, it never go in your house.
You have to come out of my house, man.
So you never see red, green and
you have to come out and breathe, blow off more and my house stop.
Are you a Gilbert? Are you loving the sick boat like Gilbert?
And that me I say, so me realize say the rainbow come same time after the storm gone. So me I say, God say, like he say, Lord I say, he kill off all the people who bleach and the two color them come out now. So all the people who bleach there, you know.
And that's your
dream. And that me read up here, you know.
All right, so let me ask you a question now. Which part of the Bible say bleach enough for bleach? Enough for bleach?
Me don't really read the part of the Bible, but I know say I see the Lord black, you know. Are you
tell me say are you write the Bible, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, then if you write the Bible, you know.
If you write me go up and you ask a man say if you never see a black book yet, you must say you have to go Africa and you see him by a black book, by royalty, you know. So me I tell you say you see Psalm 1 to 150.
Where the first verse of the Bible say? Where the first verse in the Bible say?
Listen what me I say.
No, me not talk about where you hear them say, because I know you never look in there and see it. But I ask you, where the first verse in the Bible say?
In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. More than me I say. You see Psalms.
And the earth was without farm and vine.
150.
What's that?
If it's from 1 to 50, I read. I'm from 50 to 100.
Let me ask you, yeah.
I'm from green. I'm from 150, 100 to
yeah. Let me ask you a question. Yo!
I read green and gold.
You know, so I'm going to lock you off if you don't let me talk. I'm going to lock you off if you don't let me talk. Let me ask you a question. What kind of work you do at daytime? What kind of work? No one a long talk. You know, to answer and stop. What kind of work you do at daytime?
Because I'm not working for my body motor, you know.
You just, what do you mean you work by your body? Why you have machine and work by your body? Tell me what you do when you say you work by your body.
I have to make back myself. So I come back 4 times, you know, man. I think it's easy for the
what me just tell you a while ago? Me say, just answer when me ask you. I don't say nothing. Me ask you, what kind of work you do at daytime?
No more to stay. I enjoy the breeze.
All right, stop that. You know, you tell me tell you, say no, let me ask you the next question. Me want to ask you the next question. You're going to tell me a piece before me ask you the next question. Anyway, regard to sugar miner. So you know, say, would I like meet a brother there for you? Brian, would I like meet a brother there? No? I tell you, would I like meet him, man? Yes. Yeah, EL.
Muta.
Whoa, yes.
Muta.
Yes.
Hey, what one?
But you sound like you that run, so man.
Who, me?
You shout na me ears a while ago, like you run to come catch you. All right, what happened? Where you say?
No, man, no, boss, man. I was just listening to the you were talking to the other guy on the radio. What kind of stupid person is that? Anyways,
what kind of stupid question is what?
Huh?
What kind of stupid question is what?
No, not stupid question. That individual that you was just on the radio with, wow. His intelligence is just amazing to me, and I'm being sarcastic right now.
Yeah. So where you are calling from? England?
No, I'm calling from. You know, me is Dice from Los Angeles.
Okay. All right. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, man. So okay, you come to the call in the nighttime so we can get a chance to talk. Now, listen, let me go ahead and just talk about the Bible, because I mean, I really want a lot of people to really understand that this. I was listening to the other gentleman before you talked to this guy, the last guy. As you say, you're right. He's right. Absolutely right. We need to get rid of this stupid Hebrew Bible. And indeed, the Arabs and the Jews and the Christians have imprisoned black people. We have been their slaves, and they have made money off of us, and they're wealthy today, and we are still in the ghetto. Now, let me go ahead. I'm not going to stay too long because I'm all the way, and I'm in California today. I'm talking to you. So it's going to be, I try to keep it simple and make people understand. The Bible, Jamaican people need, I'm Jamaican myself. So if you want to hear me talk, the platform we can't target. But I'd rather speak English, so proper English so we can speak. Anyways, so let me go ahead and drop this knowledge in Jamaicans. Sodom and Gomorrah, there is no land called Sodom and Gomorrah. Not one at all. I searched ancient cities. I searched the History Channel. I cannot find one land called Sodom and Gomorrah.
All right, hold on. Stick up plane now. I can tell you something. Sodom and Gomorrah wasn't a land by itself, you know. It's a space in Israel. It's a city in Israel them called Sodom and Gomorrah. Then when you go into Israel and you're going on your way to Jerusalem, it's not that it is there, you know, but them are sure you know, say, over there, so, is where Sodom and Gomorrah was. Just like Jericho Wall. When you go to the city of Jericho, you see the wall broke down and them said this was Jericho Wall. So, it's not like there's a country named Sodom and Gomorrah. It's a city. It's like a twin city, Sodom and Gomorrah. But them have a space. I not agree or disagree if you say it never did any. What I say, them show you which part it is there. It's not a different country. It's city. It's a city in Jerusalem. Sorry, in Israel, the name Sodom and Gomorrah.
Well, I mean, maybe so, because I can't find that. But as far as I know, for instance, Sodom and Gomorrah, if you take a good look, examine Pompeii, the city, Naples, Italy, ancient Naples, Italy, you find the same thing, the sexual immoralities going on in Pompeii. And to this very day, you can see people frozen in the lava that came down on those people, which the Bible, Genesis 18 and 19, try to say that God may turn these people into pillars of salt. These people to this... I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, they must say that happening at Sodom where the brimstone and thing fall down, and that they must try to tell you.
They're just trying to say, but actually, that event actually in ancient Pompeii, Italy. Yeah. If you go look at the history of Pompeii, Mount Suvius, I'm not pronouncing that properly right there. Yeah. I'm not pronouncing the name right now. Just the name skipped me right now. But the volcano erupted and fell into the city of Pompeii. Yeah. And those people got frozen or should I say burned alive with the lava. When the lava dried up and cooled, to this very day, those people look like they're white. They're frozen right now in the lava that came down on those people. Yeah. If it's a very close, it's very, very close to what the event that we're talking about in Sodom and Gomorrah. Yeah. Now, Israel, let me go and let you know, Israel is actually Isis, Ra, and Elohim. And they took off the IS and RA and put the Elohim, EL, is Rahel. So Israel is not even real. They're putting all these three names together to put it as Israel. Abraham is actually Ra from Egyptian knowledge. Ramadan is actually Egyptian knowledge also. We worship in the sun, to be honest with you. We worship on Sundays, we worship in the sun. Saturdays are for Saturn. And you see all these people who walk around saying they're Jews, they're actually Yiddish people. They used to worship penis before they even worship a God named Yahweh. So Jamaicans, especially Mr. Chisholm, because I want to get a piece of him. I want me and him to sit down and go toe to toe, because he doesn't know what he's teaching, and all these other foolish Jamaicans over there listen to him.
No,
and the name Christian actually, you can find Antichrist in Christian.
No, who you say the people that I listen to?
Mr. Chisholm.
I mean Reverend Chisholm.
Chisholm, yeah. Him.
Okay.
I want to battle him bad. I want to battle him bad. Him and Ian Boyd. I want to battle them two bad. Because they don't know what they're talking about. The thing is, even your Bible, your Holy Bible, the holy word holy is a Greek word for Helios. And the Bible is a word, is actually Biblos, which was in the Phoenician culture, a city in Phoenicia. These men don't know what they're talking about. You're the only one that's what I called your radio program, because you have more sense than these two.
I have been.
But I'm going to be patient.
I have been on programs with them already. I have been on programs.
Go ahead.
I have been on programs quite a few times with those two men that you mentioned. You can see it on the YouTube. Mutabaruka and Ian Boy and Mutabaruka.
I know. I see you on there.
Anyway.
I see you on there. Yeah. So, I mean, because when I'm over there listening to them, you see, Jamaican people, black people around the world, they need to know their history. In America, they're over here calling each other nigger. And the white men call them nigger, and they call each other nigger. They don't even know the word came from negus, Negus, and negas, Negast, meaning King of Kings, Lord of Lords, and they attach that to the idiot Jesus. Oh my God. Black people, oh my God, y'all seriously need to wake up and study your whole history. Because you're the one who teach white people, and they came back and stole your knowledge and give you a bunch of foolishness. And we're the one who created mathematics and science. And we even created voodoo too. And voodoo was never meant for evil. Oh, Jamaica, boy.
I don't go Jamaica, brethren.
I know, but Jamaica is my people.
Yeah, all of the people them are my people. Black people everywhere are our people.
That is true. I agree with you. But Jamaica, my heart and soul is in my own country.
Yeah, they never come back. They never come back and straighten it out. They never come back and straighten it out, man.
Boss, man, my vacation down there a lot.
No, me not talk about vacation. Me not talk about vacation. I say come back. If you feel so strong about it, you must come back. Come straighten it out.
Well, you know what? Give me an invitation to your program. I come down there and you can talk.
No, but you know, me
I will bring all the evidence.
But me and you talk, so now when me I say you, if you feel so strong about we are going to Jamaica, you must come. You can't straighten it out on the program, so you have to come here so physically come straighten it out.
All right, I will do that. Give me an invitation.
Me must invite you to come back to your own country.
Not an invitation as inviting me to come to my own country. I'm talking about give me an invitation to whereas we can deal with our government official. I'm glad that Marcus Garvey's been taught in school now. I kept up with the news down there. I'm glad about that. You know, because we need to learn about our own black heroes.
Yeah.
You know, and you know what? Here's something that the Jews, well, the Yiddish people who call themselves Jews, which are actually Khazarian people from Khaza, and their king is King Bulan. These people, here's what happened. Here's a code that's written in the Bible. It says, teach your children in the way they are to. So when they get old, they won't depart from it. The way we get our society uplifted and become a great nation, we put it in the children's mind. We teach them to be decent citizens, good men, good boys and good girls. Learn to respect one another. Learn to love one another. Learn to support one another's business. Do you know the Asians do this?
Yeah.
I'm among them, and I watch them.
By the way, who you voting
for? I agree with Dr. Henry Lowe.
Who you voting for, by the way?
Right on that.
Who you voting for, by the way? Who you voting for?
Man, I'm not voting for none of these people. Both of them are corrupt as hell. I voted for Barack Obama the last time, and now I learned what Barack Obama is doing to the Africans them down there. So it doesn't matter. What do you mean, Republican or Democrat? They're both corrupt.
Okay.
They one screw up the country for 8 years, the next one build it up for the next 8 years.
Okay.
But all together, if you're not in their little secret club, the Illuminati, or the Bilderberg group, if you're not in their group, it's we against them.
Okay.
It's always been the people against the government. Ever since ancient times.
We have to move now, though. We have to move.
Yeah, boss, man. We catch up. I'm going to send you some information, though. I need to get your post office box, because I'm going to send you some information that is going to be amazing. I mean, I know you know a lot, but I'm going to send you some more.
All right, sir. Give thanks. Give thanks.
Yeah, man. You too. Later.
Yeah. This is the Cutting Edge on IRFM.
Yes, okay.
Blessed man.
Yambi was them, no?
Eh?
Zombie was there, no?
May I tell you, the zombie was... Yeah, man, but I don't know, so you are the last zombie.
I don't want to lick a piece, but I want to talk about. In the Bible, I hear say, Jesus are the first man to start calling people dog. You are aware of that?
No, before you hear that.
So, him saying if you take the children break the dog. So it's like it's the next nation that tells them to feed the next nation.
Yeah.
But anyway, that me not come to talk about. But probably when me talk about
him also say he must cast pearls to swine too.
That's what him start call people certain name too. You understand that? Him call people call.
So, only not easy, you know? Only not easy that.
Yeah, but I think Thomas me a call from
all right, sir.
You want to tell us talk about...
I know you, but you want to know the time I don't, you know. Tell me quick.
The 7th of October last year, I prepared for the 11th. Remember when we go on with the 11th?
Yeah.
About 50 police surround the building in Muta and take me car and sit them off. And now I can't get home sitting there. It take me 6 months to know with Mr. Webb. I mean,
so where you see, hey, if you keep talking so long, I'm not building a highway down there. May I tell you, may I ask you, but you take long time ago. So you know, so the highway now go build down there. Anyway, call me tomorrow. Call me a little more. All right? Call me a little more because long argument. You're going to carry me go to the prisoner, man. The man, you're going to tell me about the man car. And then you're going to tell me about the judge. Yeah, but you're going to tell me what color the car is, what kind of engine. All right, me gone. You laugh. Me gone. You know, so we're not going to left out Vivian tonight. We're not left her out tonight. You know, so every night we left her out. We're not left her out tonight. We want to yell up Vivian, the operator outside, who monitor the call them and still make King James call me tonight and give me problem. I don't know. Let them in. Send them in. Be deal.